Sometimes you need to switch scales while you're soloing, either because the key of the song changes or just because you want to outline each chord of the song and hit those sweet chord tones. That's considered a difficult challenge, especially on the guitar, but thankfully the String Fragment System comes to the rescue. Hey friends, this is Prokopis from String Systems, and today I'll show you how to improvise melodies that flow from one scale into another smoothly without needing to interrupt your phrasing and jump somewhere else on the fretboard for each scale. If you like this lesson, you can get the complete mini course for free using the link in the description. Let's take a chord progression that would usually be considered tough to improvise over. Let's say our song goes from A minor 7 to C minor 7 to E flat minor 7 to F sharp minor 7. These chords belong to different keys, so you can't play a single scale and just go through the whole thing. What we are going to do is to use the corresponding pentatonic scale for each chord. But if you learn pentatonic scales the old school way, using box shapes, this becomes very tricky. If you use the very familiar box 1, for example, that would force you to interrupt your phrases as you jump from one position to another. Now this can sound okay, but it's usually very limiting because you need to interrupt and jump all the time. Another approach would be to do some mental gymnastics and mix different box shapes that happen to be in the same area, so that you can weave your melodic lines through them. Well, that's one challenge where using SFS instead of boxes can make things much easier. First, let's just find the root notes for each chord. We'll use A on string 6, C on string 3, E flat on string 5, and F sharp on string 4. Those of you that have been studying the string fragment system with me for a while can probably build complete positions for each of these scales starting on these root notes. But to make things easier for everyone, I will just use 3 string fragments for each scale: SF1, SF2, and SF3. So now we have this 3-string system that we can play over each chord, and they are all located close enough that it's possible to make your phrases move smoothly through them. It still takes some practice, but it's definitely doable and a lot of fun. On this lesson page, you can find a practice track where you can play along with me while seeing the string fragments on the screen to help you learn this. Something you could do as a warm-up before actually improvising is to play the scale up and down as an exercise. Do this a few times until you feel comfortable, and then you can start soloing. Well, that's it for today. In the next lesson, we'll talk about how we can develop a complete arsenal of soloing ideas at the same time as we're learning to build scales on the fretboard, so that you can increase your creativity together with your knowledge. Until then, enjoy your practice and be effective. Hey friends, this was an excerpt from my free mini course called SFS Pentatonics Crash Course 2.0. If you want to get the complete course, you can use the link in the description to sign up. Thanks for watching, and remember, enjoy your practice and be effective.